Hello, guys. It's been a minute, and we're back. We're back with a new bot, and this bot is actually doing digit over zero. That's why you can see the payout is 10%, 10% of your stake. And something I wanted to do is test the bot both on the on the dbot and binary bot. So it has some analysis inbuilt to only make a purchase when the last digit is 9. For example, if we come here and check our journal, it's only going to execute a purchase or a contract when the last digit here shows 9. If it's 0 or any other number, now that it's 9, here we have a purchase. That's how this bot works. So it's not about that it's going to give you so many losses like any other, because the contract is only purchased when the last digit is 9, and that way it makes a purchase of over 0. So you can see we have 9 runs, all wins. So this is a bot that you need to check out, you need to try because of the win rate. You can see here we have 11 runs, all of them are wins. As much as it pays you a small amount, but the payout is high. So, for example, for someone who has a big account, you can always take high and make just 10 runs. For example, if you want to make $50, you can stake 50 and you have 10 runs, you'll have your $50 because every run will be giving you close to $5 per run because it pays you 10% of your stake. So you look at how much you have and how much you want to make, then you get to your market. Let's just give it time and see how many times you're going to win. And in case we have a loss, the recovery process has something we call a split martingale that splits the recovery process into two. So that way, your account won't be depleted because of the huge market we have. So if we check here, it only makes a purchase if the last digit here is 9. We are looking for a 9. So it also gives you a chance to stop the bot whenever you want. We are looking for a 9 at as the last digit, 9. But you can use any other digit that you want. Like now we have 9, it has made a purchase. You can see a contract is open and the last digit is 6. I think we've closed with that 3. Then it does the process once again until we get a 9 at the exit spot. Now we have 9, it has made a purchase. So that way, the chances of losing are very minimum. Chances of losing are very minimum. You can see we have 16 runs, 16 runs, all are wins, all are wins. Because the reason for that is it's rare. Yes, we have a loss now. We have lost. Now look at the recovery. Our martingale is 12. Let me show you where uh, our martingale is 12, but you can use 10 or 11. And we have split it into 2 times so that we are recovering what we've lost in 2 bits. We've already recovered because this is a win. This is 6. We've recovered our $5 that was lost. And once it has recovered, it doesn't move from, as much as the martingale is 12 or you can use 10 or 11, it doesn't multiply directly. It multiplies then divides by 2. So that way you are able to avoid in case this goes as a loss. I'm just saying, was there no instances I've seen double losses based on the outcome here? You can see it had so many wins. So there's no point I've seen so many losses, and there's no one point I've seen double losses so far. As many times I've tested this bot, I've not seen double losses. So this is a bot that can be used for both big and small accounts. You just take based on how much you have. But as I always say, uh, plan for a rainy day. In case things don't go your way, do you have enough balance in your account so that you don't lose everything? You don't blow your account. Because nothing is guaranteed in this life, but we say, we hope that things go the way we always observe. So this is one of those bots that will be very helpful. I've taken time to give it the programming it needs, the strategy it requires. So you can see it's taking its time here to make sure that the last digit is 9. You're looking, it can't open a trade if the last digit is not 9. Just look here. If we get a 9 at this extent, we are going to open a new trade. That's how it's programmed. It's not just a matter of buying, 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 buying. No, it has to at least try to enter a market at an appropriate time, because there are no chances you'll move from 9 to 0. Then another time you also move from 9 to 0 consecutively. It's very rare. That's how you can't have double losses. But in case they do happen, I'm not saying it's double loss proof, but in case they do happen, you can't get a third one. That one is an assurance. Can't get a third one. So you plan based on, you can use a single martingale or double martingale. Now we have 9. It's going to open a trade and it's a win. We have 5 at the exit spot. Then it starts looking for a 9 again. We have a 9, that's a win. So how fast it trades depends on how uh, the frequency of 9 appearing in your trades. If we have less 9s, like this one now we are having more 9s appearing, we are seeing so many wins coming, and that's a loss, yes. That's a loss. Oh, that's a loss on this other part here. So that's our first loss here on this thing. Okay, this is another platform. So I'm comparing between the D trader and this, the D bot and the binary bot. Which one is more efficient? Because when you come here, we have the binary bot and we have the derivative bot. So sometimes they work to being the same, but they're not the same as such. So we're still here. So you make your, it can go up to 30 runs without a loss, but sometimes you can experience 1 or 2 losses. Like this one, we have 1 loss, close to 30 runs. So if you have a big account of, let's say, $1,000, you can stake $100, and $100 gives you $10 for every run. If you make this number of runs, and every run is giving you $10, and you have how many runs are this? These are 27 wins. That's times 10, 270. You can exit the market for the day. So it's a very, very, very nice bot that you need to check out. And for those who have reached out, I think I needed to explain something so that you can know. Let's check the D trader. This one is stuck. This one is stuck. This one is stuck, but it's going to. This one has no, doesn't have the double, the martingale. It's not doing twice. I was testing the theories so that when I'm giving you something, I give you something that is very reliable. So that's it. I think based on our parameters here, our goal is close to $20. Yeah, our take profit is $20. So we are waiting, but I always encourage people not to wait. If your target is 20 and you've made this number of runs, this was just a test run to see if how many runs we can get. And you can see in 32 runs, 32, you only have one loss. To me, I feel that's a good bot. It's a very, very nice bot that can be very helpful to someone. So let's keep going. Let's keep going. We make our $20. But remember, once you've gotten your profit, maybe your target was 20 and you're at 16 point close to 5, don't stay in the market for too long. So my advice is take high enough, make between 10 to 20 runs, not 30 or 50. There's a time I made 100 runs and I only had 3 losses. But this one we have around 35. These are 34 runs with one loss. And we are waiting for this side to get to 9 as the last digit before it opens a trade. That is the command. That's the command. Regardless of the direction, it's only that at the exit spot we need to have a 9 before you are. And now that's going to be a win. 3. So we are close to our target of $20. We are close. When 9 appears, that's a loss. So remember my recommendation. Once you are close to your target, always exit the market because you never know what is coming. You never know what's it's coming. So always exit the market the sooner you can. But since this is just a test run, you can stay in the market for as long as you want to confirm whatever theories you want to observe. And that's what we are doing. That's what we are doing. So let's see. Let's see how that goes. See how that goes. See how that goes. So are we going to hit our stop loss? Are we going to hit our take profit? So let's give it time. It needs like I think 3 more runs. If we don't make a loss, we will have hit our $20 target. And it takes long. We started at 11:05, then we are at 11:23. Those are close to 18 minutes. And the reason it's taking that long is because the bot doesn't just make contact. It has to. It only opens a trade when the last digit is 9, and you know chances of getting 9 is not always very obvious. So we try the best we can. Now about this split martingale, you can make it to just perform once instead of twice, depending on your account. You can make it to just perform once, or you leave it to perform twice. So we are remaining with 2 runs. If all the 2 runs are wins, we get our $20 and then we exit the market. But at this stage, if someone was trading, I would recommend instead of waiting for 0 point something of a dollar, 0.58, you just exit the market so that you don't end up. You see, that's a loss because they are updating their site. That's a loss that if we had stopped, we'd have been able to avoid. So don't stay in the market for too long trying to get something that you are not assured of. I hope you get my point. If your target is 20 and you are at 19 point something, don't let the 0 point something of a dollar make you lose what you have already made. Manually stop the bot, and how you stop the bot is just by clicking here. You just click here, stop the bot, then you exit the market and everything will be okay. I hope that is clear. So since they are updating the site, sometimes when this happens, it affects the trades that are being executed. You'll find that you start making so many unnecessary losses because maybe the site is not as stable as it's supposed to be. Here we are. We've gotten to our $20. So if we go back to just check, out of 44 runs, we have 41 wins against 3 losses. And in all those, there's no point we have had double loss. Double loss, I mean consecutive losses. This being a loss and the next one being a loss. There's no place we've gotten that as a loss. I mean this one and this one. There's no place we've gotten that happening. So if you made more runs, chances are you're going to have more losses and definitely more wins. So you choose what suits you. But for me, I always recommend make uh short runs, make like 10 runs, stake well, stake high enough, make a small number of runs, then exit the market. If you are to make 10 runs, counting from here, one, two, one, this is the second one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. You see, if we only target the first 10 or even the first 15, we had no loss at any stage. So you can do 10 market, then come back later, depending on how you want to do your business. So with that, I think I will leave my number in the description box. Reach out. I have a Telegram channel that I'm working on so that those people that need some bots can always get them there and let's grow together. But this one is a premium bot that you're going to purchase at a very affordable fee, and it will come with notes, a guide, a PDF guide on how to trade. It will also give you the time on when to trade and parameters based on your account. And it has a spreadsheet for those who want to do account management, how to manage your account, how to grow your account steadily, starting from 10% every day and growing it to whatever percentage you want to do it over time. So all these will come as a package. Once you purchase the bot, it comes with this bot plus the PDF guide plus the spreadsheet for account management and notes on when to run your account based on the graph. Now, for those who trade using phones, a graph is somewhere here. You check, it can tell you, I hope that, yeah, you can see the movement. And there are those who prefer candlesticks, especially those people who do Forex. They prefer candlesticks, and you can tell the market trends on what to do at specific times based on what you'll be observing. I think, let me give you time, but that's where you get the chart. You get the chart here. So that's all for now. I wish you all the best and reach out. Let's grow together.